Hey, what's up, guys? Jay Perry here to give you my quick thoughts and opinions on Spider-Man Far From Home. Basically, like a review. It's gonna be spoilers. I usually stick to non-spoilers, but I feel like just fuck it. Let's talk spoilers. So overall, my opinion on this movie is very mixed. Like, there's things about it I love, and there's also things about it I cannot stand. I love Mysterio. I love Peter and MJ as a couple. But just the flow of the movie, it didn't work the way I think they wanted it to. Like, I found myself being quite bored sometimes. Even with the action, even when action was on the screen, I was like, just really kind of like out of it for some weird reason. Like, I don't know if it was that, like, Spider-Man fighting the elementals and like when he was like web shooting at them and stuff and it did nothing. I just was like scratching my head like, what is he doing? Like, how is he fighting them with webs? Like, you can't really fight. But then again, I mean, what they reveal later on, it kind of makes sense, I guess, because like, I mean, if you know Mysterio, you know that he's an illusionist and stuff. So the whole time he was playing them, he was playing Peter, he was playing Nick Fury and Maria Hill, who then eventually are revealed to be Skrulls. They're not really Nick Fury and Maria Hill. They're like those Skrulls from Captain Marvel, Talos, and I forgot the wife's name, but like, they're not even like the real deal. I mean, even though some of the action scenes like kind of bored me, like those just like it was basically visual noise, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like staring at the screen. I was like, this is kind of alright, but I wasn't like invested, you know? Like, I don't know what it was. Like, it's just too much popcorn movie that's going on for me. I felt like I need a little bit more, like I said, investment, like some kind of like emotional grip to it. I mean, all right, let me talk about Mysterio. As far as like his reveal and stuff, I mean, overall, Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio was fucking great. I loved him. Like, he gave a great performance. But like, we all can agree we saw that fucking reveal coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know anything about Mysterio from the comic books, you know that he's obviously a villain, and that if he appears to be a good guy, it's all a facade. It's fixed. So basically, that's what it was. Like, he tricked Peter into giving him Tony Stark's glasses that he left for him after his death, if he didn't already know that from Endgame, right? And this whole movie, by the way, is very like focused on Tony Stark's death. Like, they even have like a little memorial like right in the beginning of the movie. It's meant for laughs almost. Like, like the whole school report shit that Betty and this other kid did. Like, they had this whole memorial for not only Tony, but for Captain America. People think he's dead. Black Widow, who I'm not sure if she's dead or if she's coming back because she's having her own movie and whatnot. I'm running off on a tangent, but like also Vision and whatnot. But anyway, it was like, yeah, this whole movie was like it was basically in the shadow of Tony Stark. And I kind of want these Spider-Man movies to maybe, the next one really kind of needs to like not be about Tony. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Homecoming, which I like better, actually. Now I think about it, and then come outside real quick. This nice fresh weather. I did like Homecoming a lot better than Far From Home overall. Like, if I go back and watch it right now, I'll be like, yeah, that just it just works for me better. I don't know why. I think it's maybe like it has more of a fresh take on it and stuff. But yeah, like, a lot of people think that this new Peter Parker, Spider-Man, he's basically Iron Man Jr. And he really is. Like, all his suits come from Tony, except for the one that he made. Like, every other suit comes from Tony, or now either comes from S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, they made him a suit in this movie, that stealth suit, which looked pretty cool at nighttime and stuff. And they called him Night Monkey, which was pretty funny. I liked it. That joke was kind of funny, because like they were trying to like hide the fact that it was actually Peter in Europe and they ended up calling him Night Monkey instead of Spider-Man. But yeah, this movie, man, it just, I don't know, man, it was just weird. Like, is things about it I enjoyed and things about it I didn't enjoy. I think that might be the same for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people just be like, it was okay, you know. Like, when I go back and watch it, I'm not sure, man. Like, the stuff with Mysterio, I think yes, I probably will, because he was like the saving grace of the movie for me. Like, the whole ending with that. I mean, alright, we're gonna talk about some good shit in the movie when Peter finally like taps into his spider sense. What's it called? Peter tingles, for some weird reason in the movie. Like, I mean, it was meant for laughs. It was kind of funny when they said that. I chuckled a little bit, but maybe it got a little bit repetitive after a while. But anyway, that was hands down the best part of the movie to me, when it's just Peter and Mysterio in that walkway, and even before that with like all of Mysterio's illusions. Yeah, like I'm saying, like Mysterio really was the saving grace of this fucking movie, man. Like, he was just so. Jake Gyllenhaal is obviously an amazing actor, so like he brought it, man. Like, I think that's why he chose this role. Like, he wanted to be a part of this movie because the stuff that they had in there with him was just fantastic, man. Like, he had Peter on some like acid trip. Like, he was tripping balls out here, man. Like, you know, he had him like on some Doctor Strange, you know, like when the fucking what's the ancient one, like, you know, pushed him through all the multiverse and showed him, you know, like what's going on, you know, like teaching him, you know, all the stuff that, you know, that he never thought would be real. Well, anyway, like, going off. I don't know what else to say about this movie. Far From Home, it was fine. As far as the score, I'll give it like man, out of 10. What would I give it? This might sound harsh, but I give it like a 7.5, maybe an 8. I don't know, man. It's weird. It has some great stuff in there, but it also drags a little bit and just kind of loses me here and there. I'm like, you know what? A funny little story, side story, real quick. When I went to go see this movie, I didn't sit in the seat, so that maybe, I don't know if that maybe affected it, because I bought a seat for the theater I watched it in, but I sat on the floor the whole time, so I don't know if that maybe affected my viewing experience. You know, not sitting in a chair like everybody else. Okay, you know, man, I knew this would happen. Like, I don't love this movie. Like, I think a lot of people will. Even if I was sitting on the floor while I was watching it, like, it was just okay. Like, visually looked nice. It had a couple of things. I mean, the best things about it probably were the post-credit scenes. Like, okay, as far as the mid-credit scene, right? With J. Jonah Jameson, J.K. Simmons returns. That was awesome. Like, I didn't see that coming. I didn't think they would ever bring him back. That was something that people talked about for a long time. Like, if you ever bring J. Jonah Jameson, please bring back J.K. Simmons, because he was so good as him in the original Sam Raimi movies, that trilogy. So him, you know, basically going right back to his original role. But then the best part about that scene was Mysterio revealing that Peter is Spider-Man, and also turning everybody against Spider-Man because he made it seem like Peter killed him. You know, so that was pretty interesting, and I'm really kind of interested to see where they go with that. You know, I'm kind of hoping. I really need them to, like, maybe bring in Kraven the Hunter for the third, and I'm presuming final film. I don't think Tom Holland's gonna be done playing Spider-Man for a while. I don't think. Like, I think he's gonna be in a fourth and a fifth one, man. Like, he's so young. I don't see why they would stop making movies with him. But I would really want to. I would love to see Kraven the Hunter. I don't know. They might do something else. They might bring in Norman Osborn, or sure they might even do a crossover with Venom. But I know I could talk this long. I don't know if this review is any good, and I'm not good at reviews, man. I lose track of mind, and I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to like get better at talking to the camera and stuff. This is weird for me. I'm not used to talking to myself in public, even though no one's around right now. Still, I'm on a rooftop in the parking lot at my job, but I'm still shy. I'm still nervous that like someone's just gonna come around the corner and look at me, and I'm gonna turn the camera off real quick because I'm so damn nervous, you know. Anyway, enough about me. This is going on for what, 11 minutes now? Jeez. Far From Home, decent film. I recommend you see it, you know what I'm saying? If you're a Spider-Man fan, MCU fan, definitely, you know, go out and watch it. You know, it's not terrible. It's just not amazing, you know what I'm saying? It's not amazing Spider-Man. It's not spectacular, you know, if you want me to go ahead and use puns and shit. It's just okay to me. I mean, I don't think it's the best superhero film this year, obviously. I mean, you got Endgame. Oh, okay. Ooh, is it better than Captain Marvel? No. You know what? It is. It is better than Captain Marvel. I'll give it that. I like Captain Marvel. A lot of people don't like Captain Marvel, but I actually did enjoy that movie. But yes, Far From Home is a better film than Captain Marvel, I think, in my opinion. You know, I don't know what to say, man. You know, I thought I had so much more to say about this film. Oh yeah, okay. The final post-credit scene with Nick Fury, and obviously the scrolls being revealed to be Nick Fury and Maria Hill for the whole film, presumably. I can't even speak. You know, they the scrolls, Talos, and then they were Fury and Hill the whole time. But then it's revealed that Fury was the whole time in a simulated vacation on a Skrull spaceship. But also I'm hearing that spaceship is Sword. It's like there's this you know, basically shield operation in space called Sword from the comic books apparently. So I guess that's coming now. That's pretty cool, interesting, I guess. They're monitoring space and whatnot. I wonder if this is like setting up for some like crazy galactic villain like Galactus, you know, some shit like that. You know, like I wonder. I don't know much about comics, but I know characters, I know heroes, I know villains from Marvel comic book history and lore. Well, you know what? I think I'm done. You know, go see it. Enjoy it. It's not awful. I just wish it was better. You know, just slightly better in certain aspects, like the pacing. Some of the dialogue was weird. Honestly, some of the acting was a little bit wooden from certain people. Even Tom Holland, like I don't know, like Tom Holland and Zendaya. I don't know, like I don't know if I want to say this, but it did feel a little bit. I don't know. It felt rushed, man. It felt a little bit rushed. Like they're pumping these movies out every 2 years, and I feel like they don't have enough time to like really cultivate it and like really, you know, stamp down like what they, you know, a great story. Like I don't think this is by far not the best Spider-Man film. Like Spider-Man 2 is still to me the best one, and Spider-Verse is still better than this. You know what I'm saying? Like actually no, I think Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man movie ever, and that movie's animation. So let that sink in, man. Like that Spider-Verse was so fucking good. I mean, come on, guys. It was, oh my god. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna end this. It's going on for like about 15 minutes now. Like, let me just think for a second. Anything else I want to say about this movie? No, I can't. I'm blanking out right now. I thought the stuff with Ned and Betty was funny. You know, like him having a girlfriend and whatnot. That was pretty cute. And then like Peter getting mad at him because he was like, what the hell, man? Like I thought we were supposed to be, you know, be bachelors in Europe and shit. He was like, man, I'm sorry, man. Like I gotta get mines, you know what I'm saying? I don't blame him though, because the girl that plays Betty, she's pretty cute. So, you know, I can't even blame my dude Ned. Nothing else, man. It was just okay sequel. Honestly, I expected better from it. I expected to be walking out of there like just like smiling and happy. It was just okay, you know. Like if you put it on at a party, I'll sit down and watch it maybe a little bit, but I won't like sit there and like be invested in it. Yeah. Let's hope the next one is just bonkers, crazy, and good, like I thought Homecoming was. But anyway, I'm out. Peace. Oh, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more reviews. All right. Peace.